Hello everybody, welcome back to Time Guy DBZ. I'm your host Vinny, and today we got a new reaction video, but we're not going to go ahead and do another death battle reaction. No, we got something else planned.
Ominous.
CJDaChamp. I just decided to go ahead and check out his YouTube channel. Found out that he did a massive video about Majin Buu, the ultimate menace, or the, I guess, CEO of Black Airforce activity. Hopefully I said that the right way. Today we're going to be just kind of sitting here for, goops and laughs and just kind of see what he's got to say about it. I waited to watch this one in particular because I've known Majin Buu. He's like one of my favorite characters, not only from who he is. And I know some people don't like the Majin Buu saga in general, but I mean, it exists, and you just got to take it for what it is. You accept you accept the cool pros with the cons. Honestly, on TikTok, I have done a couple of voiceover, or not really voiceovers, but done acting with a couple of voices, which I will leave a link in the description below to some of those TikToks, or I might even post them up here on YouTube. I actually thought about doing an anime-only compilation of all my TikToks throughout the year, and if you guys would like to see that, let me know in the comment section below. I did say that I would try to incorporate that more and try to include those videos on that platform over to YouTube. The problem is the algorithm kind of messes up the videos, and usually because they're short, like if it's less than a minute, then it's going to mess up something about your YouTube channel algorithm. And I haven't really been posting that much often because I have noticed that some of the videos just don't get as many views. Like literally, I remember posting my last one, it got only like 1 view, and I'm just like, yeah, and it might not be worth my time to do that. If you guys are interested in it, you guys can always go check out my TikToks. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and get started into this. Here we go. Majin Buu, the Ultimate Menace by CJDaChamp in 3, 2, 1. Let us begin. Footage in this video was copyrighted for person. Okay.
She walks up to this man and slaps him in the face.
Yeah.
So then Buu looks at her and he says, "Do you like eggs?"
Yeah, I know.
Turns her into a literal egg.
Yep.
And he said, "I like my scrambled."
Damn. Oh. Okay. If we're gonna be having ads and shit like that through this entire thing, I might as well, like, I'm gonna make it to where I just stop in between videos, guys. So let that be stated for here and now. Alright.
Menaces.
Alright,
Truly
yeah.
terrifying creatures. The
Alright.
rarest breed of the anime character in today's society. Ignorance, disrespect, disregard for human life.
The
is just
ignorance,
unmatched.
wow.
That
And
is
then he
what we
pointed
made a
out
round table
on
for these rare
Madara
breeds of menaces.
for ignorance.
And the person leading that charge
Yep.
is the little pink ass nigga. This absolute menace, absolute demon. The ultimate Black Air Force, Majin Buu.
Boo.
This
Yep.
thing is the ultimate personification of a hood. Like, this ain't even like a Black Air Force. This is a Black Tim, a Fila, a Shaq, a damn Fubu. This is just absolutely terrifying. There's a reason he's at the front. So, y'all already know your boy got the evidence on deck. And then it's finally time to observe the ultimate menace. So, without further ado, Exhibit A.
I love how he's got the Law and Order shit, dude. That's
So as we know, Majin Buu has multiple various forms. And
yes,
with
he
each
does.
form, he gets even worse to just outright what the f. So obviously we have to start from the beginning. So I present to you Exhibit A, Fat Buu. So as we know, Goku and Vegeta are fighting right now, and that's giving all the energy for Buu to wake up. So when Buu hatches out his shell and everybody sees him, everybody's looking like, you telling me this fat ass Captain D's Patrick Star Kirby looking motherfucker is the terror of the universe? You gotta be kidding.
I remember
right?
playing
Like,
Budokai too, because that was the first Dragon Ball game. And when you first saw him, I thought I was kind of confused too. I was like,
all this up. What
I'm supposed to be scared about this? Like, he's a fat little chubby dude.
You ain't talking with that
Like,
receding ass.
he is one of my favorite characters, though.
You look worse than Vegeta's. So then Buu starts steaming. And then he smiles at him, and he swings and gouges out his eyes. Look at him, he like, nah, boo boo, shut your stupid ass up. This man just laid out the Demon King with a kick. Look at Gohan, he like, ain't no way, boy. I just had a whole 3-episode fight with this man, and he just kicked him like a ragdoll. Ah, hell no. Time to go. So why they flying? Buu done already caught up. He like, oh, where y'all think y'all going? The fun just getting started. Look
Damn.
He like, oh my God, I'm about to die. Man straight up clapped his face. He just started beating the brakes off his ass. Then this man comes from the top rope like the Big Show and sits on his ass. His ribs, his organs, his spine. Oh, that man is done. So then Gohan comes in.
Don't mind his spirit. Dinosaur,
like, get your bum ass out my sight.
Home run.
Yeah, really, bro?
I sent my boy flying. So then Deborah comes back and tries to lay the hands on him again, but he literally turns this man into a cookie, and he straight up devours this.
Oh yeah.
In one bite. Oh nah, bro. This man literally just turned the Demon King into a damn gingerbread man and devoured him in one bite. So then Vegeta pulls up, but come on, y'all. It's Vegeta. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Vegeta's my favorite character, and I already knew he was gonna get his ass beat. So he wraps him up and traps
he might as well.
And look at him skipping. He's like, hippity doo dah, I'm about to whoop that ass. Yippee! Here we go. Boom! Straight up booted man's. Then he comes from the top rope again and God damn! This bro just started pounding him. And that done, bro. GG. So Vegeta's like, well then, if I can't beat him, might as well just blow myself up then. Trunks, love you, kid, but to be honest with you, you were an accident.
Damn. Wow, that's okay.
And that man Vegeta
Therapy session, y'all.
blew himself up, and he took Buu with him. Or so we thought.
Thought.
This man
Yeah, I
really
was gonna
rebuilt
say.
himself, and he is still kicking, bro. So after this, Buu just goes on a complete rampage. They went to this one city, so he's like, all right, everybody bring that up. So then he's like, all right, what I want to eat, cake or candy? Candy. So he turns everybody in that city into candy. The man started inhaling them like Kirby. And this man just really gobbled up this entire town in the amount of seconds. Then he decided to spit it out. And bro just laid out the entire city. Then he went to the next one, lifted them up, and turned every single one of them into a chocolate bar. So after this, Goku finally pulled up and pulled out SS3 after, you know, like screaming his ass off for like the entirety of the damn episode. Man was looking like he was taking the fattest doodle of his life. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to him. Goku was beating the brakes off his though. Man grabbed him by his antenna and started playing paddleball with him.
This fight is really kick-ass. Like, I love it, honestly. Like, it is one of my top 10 favorite fights out of the entire building. Just because it's just...
I thought you was all about saving the people of Earth, but apparently not. Bro, chucked him into a bunch of
it is, I will admit, that is kind of messed up.
Into a whole building with probably people still in it. And look at him, he like, man, f them. We'll wish him back with the Dragon Balls. So then Goku powers down and he's like,
there'll be a couple times like that where Goku really just has that look on his face like,
wait 2 days.
Bro, you know you come back, so don't even. Like,
and also, stop listening to that bum-ass chameleon. Like, for real, my boy, you should off him. So after Goku dips, he was like, man, you know what? He was right. So he grabs him and punches his head off. Then bro chucked him and blew him to smithereens. Then look at him, he's like, yes, Buu free man. Hip hip hooray, no more bum-ass chameleon. So later on, he's flying around and then he's like, Buu getting tired, man. So he stops in the middle of the road in front of this truck. So the dude in the truck is like, hey, get your fat ass off the road, cuh. So Buu turns around and he says, mister, I have a question. Am I handsome? Then the dude in the truck like, hell no, nigga, you get no bitches. Now get the f out the road. Then he looks at him and he's like, sit your stupid ass up.
damn.
On me. So then he says, you know what? This is a good spot for a house. So he lifts everybody up, turns them into Play-Doh, and builds a literal house out of them. Man is dead ass on creative mode at this point. So after this, Buu continues his rampage. So he sees these boats and he's like, Buu play with boats. So this man starts skating on the water and bro blasted through the ship. So homie right here is drowning, so then he grabs on the Buu.
See, I felt so bad for this guy right here.
Get your ass off me. The dog sent him to the moon.
Ooh.
So then Gotenks pulls up and
he wasn't even blasting off. Like, he literally had him to the top and then boom, just explode.
Oh, don't think I'm done. Oh, Pillsbury dope boy looking ass. Oh, 2012, these can't hold me back. Rick Ross looking ass. But y'all.
Oh, hell no, he done went too far. Now, Lee, shoot his ass right now, Lee. Shoot his ass!
Boo was not having that disrespect. So we just started beating the brakes off his little ass. Man was like, stop playing with me. Then he picks my piece like, oh yeah, you was talking about that good a second ago. And now look at you, beat the up.
Boom. Finish!
Man,
Yeah,
that
thank
boy to the
God.
shadow realm. So then after this, Mr.
really did.
Satan pulls up, and they actually become friends. So they outside playing with this dog, and this hunter ends up shooting the dog. So Boo's like, oh my God, what is this debauchery? Am I feeling some type of sympathy right now? Absurd. So after this, Boo starts steaming again, and then he shoots out this cloud. And in that cloud is another Boo, but he's skinny and he's gray. Then he walks up to him and he's like, hey, nigga, did I just catch you feeling some type of sympathy? We don't do that, bitch. So he starts punishing this man, beating the absolute brakes off of him. So Boo shoots his beam at him, but bro blows it away and it hits him and it turns into chocolate. And bruh just ate him. And then he starts to transform. So yeah, that was Exhibit A, and it's time to move on to Exhibit B.
And that's the perfect time for an ad break. First off, I just want to mention something, like, in that. He forgot to totally mention the fact that in the actual anime, Boo stops to ask a girl. I think he asked her if he was very sexy, and then, like, she's all freaked out and shit. He changes his face. This is a scene, mind you. He changes his face all to just get it, you know, all just to prove that he thinks he's sexy and shit. And then when she immediately tries to kick him away and stuff like that, and because he's leaning and he's trying to kiss her and shit, and he immediately just he's done. He's just done with that shit. And then he turns her to candy and stuff, and it's like, damn. I don't know what to call it. I mean, that's gangster shit.
Bruh. What did he say?
It's that's the best way I can sum it up. It is what it is. He's providing pretty good exhibits right now, but we're gonna wait until we get into the final parts of this. You know, we haven't reached Exhibit C just yet. Anyway, here we go.
Exhibit B, Super Buu. So as we can see, Buu has turned into Super Buu. And this is where it just started to get outlandish.
I will admit.
So the first thing that this man does is jump in homie's mouth. No, like for real, like this is like actually disgusting. I'm not showing this.
Yeah.
But anyways, though, he ends up blasting off to the lookout.
It is a pretty disturbing scene. Like, he fills him up like a balloon. I was promised
a fight 2 days ago that there's gonna be some strong ass. So produce that ass. Come on now, chop chop. Don't be shy. So Piccolo ends up making a grave mistake. So Goten and Trunks aren't ready to fight, so he ends up saying, there's plenty of other people on Earth that you can kill for your amusement while you wait. So Boo's like, alright, bet. So he starts walking around the lookout, and he's surveying how many humans are left alive right now. So after he's done, he lifts up his hand and uses human extinction attack. And he straight up deletes the entire
pretty much.
human population.
This man was like, yeah.
So after he's
or
done,
monster,
he's like,
I guess,
all right, I'm done. Now bring that ass. So Piccolo's like, all right, listen, my boy. Just give us 1 hour. That's all we need. And bruh's like, an hour? Hell no. So then Fidel starts talking. She's like, it's just an hour. I hope you're not scared or you're a chicken. Then Boo looks at her. He's like, shut your stupid ass up with that Cell Saga Gohan cut you got going on right now. Matter of fact, I should just kill you. So then Piccolo's like, yo, just chill out, bro, and just wait the hour. So about 5 minutes later, while Boo's waiting, Chi-Chi does one of the dumbest things
Actually, this is really dumb.
She walks up to this man and slaps him in the face. So then Boo looks at her and he says, do you like eggs? And turns her into a literal egg. Then he said, I like my scrambled.
Folks, let's celebrate. I'm joking.
Egg and stomped her like a roach in front of her son. Oh my God. So about half the time passes now and Boo's like, you know what? I'm done with this waiting. Bring that ass now. Piccolo was like, bro, it's only been 30 minutes. Bro's like, I'm done with this shit. If I don't get this fade right now, I'm deleting all y'all. So Piccolo takes him to the hyperbolic time chamber so he can fight Gotenks. So he's back there and he's like, really? These little goofy ass niggas? I bet.
All right, bet then.
So they do the fusion dance, but Buu blitzes Trunks and socks him. So Trunks is like, yo, bro, chill. How you gonna attack a that's transforming, bro? That's anime rule number 1. You just committed taboo. So when they finally fuse, Boo's like, oh, it's you. All right, I ran your fade once, but I guess I'll do it again. So yeah, bro, Buu was just bullying him again. Bro straight up juggled Mance and sent him all the way back to the door. Like, look at Mance, bro. He's just chilling, living his best life. So after this, Piccolo ends up destroying the hyperbolic time chamber. So he's like, haha, now nobody can get out of here. So Boo's like, ain't no way, bro. Boy, ain't no way, boy. If I'm stuck in here, I ain't getting no more candy. Oh, now this just won't do. So this man literally screamed a hole and teared open the dimension. So bro just straight up slithered away. So he comes back outside and starts looking at everybody.
He had a real cockeyed look to him like, let the terror begin! Oh,
this man just turned the entire cast into chocolate. Bro straight up devoured their souls.
I don't think
so
devoured
later on
souls.
when he's fighting Gotenks again, they end up unfusing. So bro just fell asleep. Bro said it ain't even worth it at this point. So then Ultimate Gohan pulls up. And this man wanted all the smoke. Bro straight up stared homie down and said, I'ma kill you. And he started laying the hands on him. Bro was looking like he was fighting Cell again. But, of course it didn't last long. Man straight up absorbed Gotenks and Piccolo. And Gohan literally sat there and let him do it. So then after this, it was raps, bro. He was beating the brakes off of Gohan. So then Tien shows up. I'm sorry, I can't take this seriously.
Yeah.
Tien? But get your ass out of here.
I don't really get that either. It's
Gohan
crazy.
Too. So then he ends up smacking around Goku and Vegeta like they some damn ragdolls. So then they have to resort to using Vegito. Man, oh man. This was a undeniable ass whooping.
The most powerful L.
Like, it wasn't even funny. So after Goku and Vegeta beat the brakes off of Buu and rescue everybody that he's absorbed, he starts to transform again. And dear God, it's time for Exhibit C. So, without further ado,
another ad break, folks. Let's begin. Okay, so for real, I only have 30 seconds, but he went over it perfectly. Super Buu is a legit unit. Like, no joke. He's an absolute unit. So, props to him, you know. Keep doing it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have finally reached the climax. And Lord have mercy, may God help us all.
Indeed.
Exhibit C consists of Kid
Buu.
Buu. So as we can see, Buu is transformed.
And then you got the huge Buu, the South Supreme Kai absorbed.
And Supreme Kai is losing his mind right now.
Oh yeah, he is.
Like, oh my,
PTSD, bro.
oh my God, it's him. And there he is, ladies and gentlemen. The ultimate black Air Force. No, let me not even say that. The ultimate menace. Kid Buu.
President
So
of Black
Vegeta's
Air
like,
Force
The
Incorporated.
little got smaller. And they hella confident right now. So while this is happening, Supreme Kai is having PTSD right now.
Yeah.
Bro was like, yo, this is the dude that killed all of the Kais. West Kai, gone. North Kai,
Gone.
South Kai,
Absorbed.
gobbled up. Grand Supreme Kai,
Gobbled up.
dead. You want to know
Well,
why
he
I
was
became
absorbed,
Supreme
but,
Kai?
I
Because
mean,
everybody else is
it's
dead.
killed
So
whichever.
stop acting like is sweet. So Buu starts admiring the scenery. So bruh's like, time to assert my dominance.
Sorry, I don't mean to get down on this, but it's fire.
Right after he's done, he shoots a ki blast immediately. So Vegeta stops it from hitting, and Goku's like, yo, this nigga was about to blow up the planet. So then Vegeta's like, hey, yo, try that again, nigga. I wish you would. So Buu turns around and looks at him. He's like, all right, then. So he starts charging up a ginormous one. So Goku's like, yo, chill. But Buu just smiles. Bro said, bye-bye.
This is very...
This man really just showed up, blew up the planet for no reason at all, and didn't even say a word. You know, villains always be saying, I'm gonna destroy Earth. Frieza, fail. Well, I mean, he did do it in Resurrection F though, but he did it like a
That is true.
I'm gonna blow up the earth and there's nothing you can do. Fail. Boo! Bro didn't even say a word. He just did it. I mean, we should have known he was about that life when the first episode he shows up in.
And props to villains that are just able to like do that.
This man rebuilds himself almost immediately, learns instant transmission, then starts going from planet to planet, blowing up every single one searching for Goku and Vegeta. Man said that fate is not running away from me. So then Buu does one of the craziest things I have ever seen. And this is where he cemented himself in my books as the ultimate menace. He went to heaven to beat the brakes off of dead niggas.
I beg your pardon?
He went to go get more smoke from the dead ops. Look at Krillin and Yamcha. They like, oh my God, bro.
We died.
This is happening right now. Buu said, that rest in peace. I'm whooping that ass again. So this man starts beating the brakes off of everybody. My God, bro, hit Krillin with a 3-piece combo, then started suplexing him with his antenna. So now this man is ready to wipe everybody from existence. But then he senses Goku and Vegeta again, and he's like, oh, time to go. Like, bro, imagine you are in heaven resting for eternal peace, and you see your op come trying to get some more smoke. Like, bruh. That's just outlandish. So he pulls up to the Kai world and he's like, ah, yes, my fade. So he starts fighting Goku. And while he's fighting this man starts emoting, laughing and dancing while he's pummeling this man. Look, bro can't even form words, but he's still talking You bitch nigga. But ladies and gentlemen, what we really have to get to though is the absolute violation, absolute ass.
I do remember this. This was Vegeta just
pummeling this man.
Yeah.
Bro saying, looks like
he
I'm
just got
to make
the
your
worst
hairline
of
more
it from Kid
up
Buu,
than it
like in
already
my
is.
regards.
So
like that.
Vegeta just ends up getting laid out.
Yeah.
But then he ends up getting back up. So Boo's like, so you want to be a black Air Force, huh? I didn't. Consider this initiation. So bro ends up indenting his foot in his spine. Then the nigga said, Gomu no mu no, and started choking the life out of man's bro. Oh my God. And that was all she wrote for Vegeta. He was done. So then Mr. Satan wanted some smoke, but come on, bro. So then Fat Buu pulls up. So Kid Buu like, wooga wooga wooga. If it isn't the big ass bubblegum shrimp looking motherfucker. So we just started wailing on Fat Buu. Bro is wailing on himself. He is fading the good version of himself. Look at him. Bro decided to take a whole time out on him. Then he grabs him and starts gut checking him. Bro said, I'm about to make you lose your breakfast, lunch, and your dinner. And Fat Buu was done too. So the way they had to beat this man is just absolutely mind-boggling. They had to get everybody, the whole damn earth, to give this man Goku some energy so he could extinguish this damn menace. The thing is, he started to push it back. But the plot kicked in and the ultimate menace was slain.
You died. Wow. That's appropriate though. That makes absolute sense.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is why little homie sits in the front. Like, some of the stuff he was doing was just unexplainable. He faded the entire cast, blew up the earth on the first episode he showed up in, faded his ops in heaven, as well as deleting the entire human population. Dog. So yeah, that's basically it. So hope y'all enjoyed. Make sure to follow your boy on IG and Twitter. I'll have the poll up for the next video the day after this is uploaded.
Not bad.
And I'm out of here.
Not bad. Not bad. Okay. So, let's talk about this. Do I absolutely agree with Majin Buu being the ultimate menace and therefore the, quote, CEO of Black Air Force activity in anime? Yes and no. And what? What the fuck? I'm going to get a little philosophical here with this one. To me, Majin Buu is a great representation of psychological development from a human's perspective. It's a psychological development from a child to a menace. Let me explain why. When you first meet Majin Buu, you deal with somebody who's kind of like a child. He really does not care. He's just being goofy. He's listening to someone else tell him what to do and stuff. And eventually, once he kind of learns to grow up, and not even grow up, but just kind of learn to be under the guise of a good person. Ironically, Mr. Satan may have actually been the hero in one universe or another. He would have saved the world. But unfortunately, you know, the plot did kick in. Anyway, moving on. We kind of head off into kind of like in the end when Goku was talking to Kid Buu as he fired the spirit bomb. It's kind of like that situation where he explained to him like you were kind of like a naughty little child, and then like at some point when he became Super Buu, he just became ruthless and he started to kind of delight in it and enjoy who he was like as a villain. And that is the truth about it. Well, as an overall menace. I absolutely agree with that. Because there have been moments when it's like, this man just has no consideration. Most villains throughout written fictional history typically announce that they're going to destroy the world or take it over or change something about society or whatnot. And instead, you have a villain here who did this and absolutely say nothing. Like, he said not a damn word. He just stared into space and said, it's over. Blast the shit. Like, he was just gonna literally fire a little key blast and just explode this little planet. That's it. That's all he was gonna do. Yeah, this man is an absolute menace. And this is the sad thing about it. Like, when you think about this character, too, you think about the potential that he could have had compared to, like, people like Frieza. Like, to me, when they did Resurrection F, that didn't make any sense to me. Like, why bring Frieza back and bring him with a golden form? That made no sense. It's now here. We have to deal with that and we have to accept it for what it is. But, like, come on. Like, really? I mean, it is what it is. By the way, actually, fun fact, I did figure out, like, I went reading the Dragon Ball Super manga. If you guys have never actually read it, spoiler alerts, he actually has a little bit of God Ki. Yeah, this man is an absolute menace and also has God energy, bro. He might as well be a god of destruction. Anyway, my overall assumption on this video, though, it was absolutely fire. I absolutely, I found it enjoyable. He capped up pretty much everything. There were a couple details here and there, but ultimately, he really brought it to the point. Made everything very clear cut for people to kind of understand, and I actually appreciate all the little sound effects in there. That was goofy. Those little moments where he's just kind of just saying something and then there's a sound effect. Also, I want to point out the fact that this man also mentioned Madara, and as he's mentioned the menace as described as ignorant, he brought up Madara. I mean, don't get me wrong, Madara is ignorant. Like, he don't give a about nobody's human existence, but like, come on. Don't be dissing Madara. He set some shit up. And he probably would have been the ultimate villain if it not been for plot convenience and shit. It is what it is. Anyway, that is my reaction to Majin Buu, the Ultimate Menace, brought to you guys by CJDaChamp. So, yeah, I absolutely enjoyed it. I thought it was fire. And yeah, it makes absolutely sense that he is probably at the front and center. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think Majin Buu should be at do you think somebody else should take the CEO position of Black Airforce Activity Anime? Because there are some other qualifiable candidates, mind you. But this man, just so far in the history, I think, there's really nobody else that kind of comes close to it. Anyway, we're going to go ahead out. So once again, thank you guys for checking this out. I love y'all, and I'll see everybody in the next content of Time God DBZ. Have a blessed day, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of it as well. Peace, and God bless.